Hi everybody and welcome to Awake Space, Château de Montcuquet. My name is Sunshine Ross. If you'd like to know more about Château de Montcuquet, about our medieval castle, there is a video on the description below with Glen showing you around the chateau. There's a part 1 and part 2. There is also our workaway Selma Arduin's channel, and he shows you all about what's happening around the chateau in terms of repairs. And I've also linked some of my videos where I show you how we bought the chateau and the cleanup that came thereafter. Welcome to 2025. I'm glad to be here with you in January to do some tarot readings for you. So let's hop to it. So Pisces 2025. The first card that you have is the The first card that you have is the High Priestess. I feel that this is the month where people are recognizing something beautiful in you. Something maybe that you've kept for very long or you've been very shy with, a talent, something that you do every day, your compassion, your love for other people, some traits that you have that usually is played down, ignored, or just overlooked. But this is the month where you come into your own, people start to recognize you, but most importantly, you start to appreciate and recognize yourself. I feel that there's a lot of self-acceptance and self-love that is going to happen for you this month. And if you're a person who has been thinking about worth and self-worth, now is the time for you to really reflect and really think about how you can show self-love. So think about self-care, okay? Give yourself a treat this whole month, not just once in a while, but this whole month. If you are a person who always shows appreciation and love for other people, why not for yourself? You know, because you can be that beacon for others. But in order for you to become that beacon for others, you must be able to love yourself, develop yourself, and show yourself to be this complete person, this complete loving person that you are. So don't be afraid to show self-love and self-care this January. Now, it's not over yet. I'm going to get the second card for you. Let's see how many cards we go. So the second card is the Empress. The second card is the Empress. And I feel like for you, there's going to be a lot of joy, especially if you are a woman listening to this broadcast. There's going to be a lot of joy in being surrounded by other women. So I'm thinking about sorority, friendships. It can also be within the family. So like nieces, could be cousins as well. You being a mentor to younger people this month, younger women this month, will really bring out this joy and this innocence in you. A lot of playfulness as well. So it's going to be as much as a discovery for you as it is going to be something helpful and a discovery for them. Now, if you're a man listening to this broadcast, it's also about embracing your feminine and your playful side. So not just the feminine side, but the playful side. That was Monty the dog enjoying the heating over there, if you heard him grunting. So, and it's things like that, things like if something goes slightly out of your control, like a dog snoring, it's being playful with it. Nothing happens in our lives because of accident. There's always a message from the universe, but all we need to do is listen, just like Monty the dog doing that at the time that he did. Let me show him to you. Hey, Monkey! Monkey! Monty has his own Shopify shop as well. I'll send you a link below. And don't worry, he's normally on the bed, so he's not living in the corner. But back to your tarot reading. Okay. Let's look at career. So for the career card, you've got the Four of Wands. Now, this card is showing me that you're going to have to work really hard, not just for January, but maybe for the rest of the year, maybe at least the first quarter of the year. And it's deep diving and stopping the delay, okay? Because you know that you've got it in you, and you know that you can do these everyday things that are maybe difficult to do in the job. Why difficult? I say difficult for you because you would rather be in the space of artistry, dreams, and maybe in the realm of feeling. But we all know that in the day-to-day life, especially in your career and business, there are things that you just need to focus on and grab and be practical about, using your hands and using your skill. And really it's the time to focus on that so that you can get things done, so that you can move forward. And for some of you, it's also to maintain what you have now, because there are a lot of changes coming for everybody, not just for Pisces. A lot of changes happening for career, for everyone. And I'm hearing that we need to buckle down and we really need to do the things that we need to do for the business to run, to be maintained, which means doing the dirty work. It's like having fun in the kitchen, but not cleaning up afterwards. Or having fun in the kitchen, but not thinking about the prices of the ingredients. So it's really time to focus on the practical things in your career and in your business. Maybe for some of you, that's going to be learning something new and not just resting on your laurels, because the 4 is also a signification of resting, being complacent about something. I mean, you are confident and you're happy now, but when it comes to career, you have to think about advancement, because the world is advancing. So you have to think about, okay, how do I maintain and how do I go forward with this business or with this career? So that might mean learning something new. Maybe it's AI, maybe it's grasping something about the business that you don't have a good grasp on, let's say the accounting side of it, or maybe it's diversifying. Let's say you really wanted to open some other part of the business, to explore some other part of the business, but you never knew how to do it. So now is the time to just focus, maybe surround yourself, learn from other people. But I'm hearing, rather than that, it's really more about you doing the learning instead of getting people around you to do it. Okay, so it's about you augmenting all of the skills and all of the learning that you already have. So don't stay complacent. Okay, I'm just looking at the time here. Time for another card. Okay, so last message. Last message is the 6 of Cups. It's coming to us upside down, I'm sorry, I have to get used to this new camera. The Six of Cups upside down. Okay. So this is again talking about being complacent. And this time in terms of your feelings. So what do I mean by this? A lot of the times we are just satisfied with what we have. This is what we've been used to. It could be in your career, it could be in your love life, life in general, any part of your life. You are being asked this January to really reassess how you feel about situations. Is this enough for you? Because that's a feeling of just enough. Is this enough? Can I achieve more? It's trying to go out of your comfort zone. Now, for some of you, this is just an inkling, meaning that it's just the first bits of you starting to think about, okay, is it time to really expand and explore? And the real change for you will probably happen at the end of the year or next year. But you've got to start reevaluating how you feel about certain situations, okay? Let's say everybody has always said to you, yeah, that work is good. That work is good. Don't worry about it. It's nice to do this level of work. But really assess that. Is it really enough for you, or can you go forward? So the key is about moving forward and not being complacent. But this time it's not just about career, but it's in all aspects of your life. And it's really getting out of this, I'd like to say mindset, but it's more than a mindset. It's more like this comfortable feeling that we attach ourselves to, and getting out of that comfortable feeling so that we are challenged. And the more that you are challenged this year, the more that you can really blossom. But the question is, will you take that challenge? Will you take the opportunity to grow and blossom? All right, so some things to think about. I hope that was helpful for you. If you'd like a personal consultation with me or a tarot reading, I'm also going to put a link below. So love for now. Thank you very much, and bye. If you enjoyed this content, please give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing to the channel, and support us on Patreon.